Hey guys, it's your boy Mark back with another video. Today is August 10th, 2021. And 5 years ago today, I met John Cena. I also attended my first WWE live event in Auckland, New Zealand. WWE Live in New Zealand, August 10th, 2016. 5 years ago today, since I attended my first WWE live event. I know what you're thinking, Mark, 2 days ago you already did this video. This is its own video though, just talking about the WWE live event itself that I attended, courtesy of course, the amazing Make-A-Wish. Because I want to have videos up talking about all of my live experiences, okay? And my first one, amazingly enough, is the only one that I have not done yet. So, you'll be seeing this, and first, on my playlist of WWE live reviews, or whatever I called it, my playlist, you know. But meeting my man John Cena was amazing, of course. But and honestly, to me, it really did overshadow like the actual show so much. I did have some issues with the show itself, you know, some people in my area, like that guy right in front of us who just kept putting his bloody son up, blocking my view, and that guy who was in my direction, standing up when everyone else was sitting down, extremely frustrating. But really, like, the best parts, and of course, like, whenever the wrestlers got outside the ring to do something, I couldn't see them, you know, because they didn't have cameras outside the ring. But yes, I did have a nap, by the way, and I literally just got up from that nap. I'll just talk about the matches I remember. Apollo Crews versus Sheamus. This is a match that actually happened at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view that same year. I remember Apollo Crews was the first to come out, and seeing him in person was like, wow, it's just, you know, because he wasn't like, I didn't know that wrestler for like that long, like only a year maybe, so to actually see him in person was, like I said, I probably said it before, but like seeing these wrestlers in person was like looking at wax statues, man. It was cool. And then Sheamus, who I had known for like 7 years, had come out. And again, just unreal to actually see him in person. And I remember Apollo Crews did this awesome like backflip, and just wowed everyone. Braun Strowman versus Jey Uso in a singles match. That was awesome. Like, I saw Jey Uso in a singles match long before that came like a regular proper thing, starting 2020. Braun Strowman was huge, man. And again, seeing him in person, it was like, wow, he's huge. And Jey Uso, you know, it was cool to see him too. Cool to see him like try to line up with Braun and all that. And there's another match, the New Day. Right after we finished talking to John Cena and met him, we, as in me and Bishop, we both literally saw all 3 members of the New Day in the next room signing stuff. That was so cool. Oh man, I did but I did kind of grab Bishop, and we're kind of trying to be like, oh man, let's go meet the New Day. But they closed the doors on us. Those sons of bitches. But I understand at the same time. And, and then they fought, the Club. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. And, we actually did get a little bit of that on video. But I do not have that clip with me right now. We didn't really get any footage of any person though. We just got the music really, and yeah. Yeah. But let's see. Oh yeah. Chris Jericho versus Finn Balor. Wow. This is not a match that has happened televised. I feel blessed that I actually did get to see one of those rare matches in person. We never saw this like at a pay-per-view, like on we never saw it on WWE TV. I saw Chris Jericho versus Finn Balor, and before the match started, Chris Jericho, well, it was so awesome to see Jericho in person, by the way, and for him to say, he did talk some trash about New Zealand, and he was like, I've never been to New Zealand before, but now I'm never ever going back. And then he said, New Zealand stinks, and Auckland is the anus. And oh man, even though he was talking trash, you know, just you knew it was part of the show, cause it was so cool. And then that was when Finn Balor came in, and then Finn Balor won the match, which was so cool. And it was like the show was like two halves. And like John Cena versus AJ Styles was the main event of the first half of the show. And there was a glorious match. It was just like their Money in the Bank match, kind of. Except John Cena won. And at the time, John Cena had not yet defeated AJ Styles on a televised match. I ain't gonna lie. This was probably unintentional, but I saw this YouTuber make a video saying WWE live events are non-canon. That genuinely felt like that guy was being a dick making that video towards me personally. You know, probably wasn't the case, but felt like it, you know. And even the Club interfering in Cena Styles, that happened too. Cena kicked out of that, got rid of all the members, hit AJ with an AA, boom, 1, 2, 3, and this was about 2 hours, 2.5, maybe 3 hours after I had met John Cena and freaked out. A story I've told 1 billion times, but I'll never get tired of it, of course. I will meet John Cena again. I swear to God. And I'll be famous too when I do. I know it. And yeah, I remember, I think Bishop went to go for a smoke during the intermission after Cena Styles. Then we got back. I think the first match was Charlotte versus Sasha Banks. Yeah. And I forgot to mention this with Jericho Balor, but that match happened at WrestleMania in my universe mode. And yes, it was because I saw it live. That's why I did it for my first year WrestleMania for my universe mode. And Charlotte versus Sasha Banks, I also did that match in my universe mode because I saw it live. And unlike WWE TV, Sasha Banks actually retained against Charlotte here, which was so awesome. You know, I don't really remember the match. In fact, my boy Bishop, he was telling me, like, during the trip how big of a crush he has on Sasha Banks. I wish he had told me ahead of time, because I would have said something to Make-A-Wish and maybe tried to get them to hook him up with Sasha Banks. I'm not kidding, man. Seriously. If I had it my way, I would want Bishop to be with whoever he wants to be with. You know what I mean? But, yeah. To be honest, I don't really remember this match, aside from Sasha retaining. Oh, and there was Rusev squashing Titus and Neil to retain the U.S. title. Oh, and Charlotte vs. Sasha was also a women's title match, by the way. Raw women's title match. What else? There's probably certain matches I'm forgetting. Oh. I didn't think John Cena would be the only wrestler I met that night. Also, like, Paige was gonna be there. I think she was gonna have a match with Bray Wyatt, like a mixed tag or something. And I got real excited, the idea of hugging Paige. She wasn't even there. I don't remember why, but anyway. There's probably some match I'm forgetting. And I remember Lana before the Rusev O'Neal match. She was like, which means he's the only man that can have me, which made us all feel like, oh man, I can't believe I forgot this. There was this guy in the crowd who was voted by WWE themselves New Zealand's greatest WWE fan, and everyone booed the crap out of him, including me and my boy Bishop. Even he was like, "That should be you up there." Darn right. But anyway, main event was Roman. Like I said, I could be forgetting some matches, but main event of this night was Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins. I remember Seth Rollins during the match was telling us to shut up about something. I forgot what we were saying at him or whatever. But this match was so awesome. It was. I think Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns have amazing chemistry in the ring, man. Underrated chemistry that honestly doesn't really get talked about enough. I love their matches. I love this match. It was just awesome. Roman won. I was rooting for Seth, but at least earlier this year at Hell in a Cell 2021, which I did attend live, by the way, the pay-per-view, I did finally see a Seth Rollins victory live and on pay-per-view, so that's awesome. Sorry guys that I was a tired ass in this video, but yeah, 5 years ago today, of course, now I have live reviews, experiences, talking about every single WWE event I've attended live so far. And yeah. And I wish I always thought of my own opinions, especially back then when I was worried about what these idiot smocks would think of these matches. Oh, I gotta think what the smocks think. No, fuck these arsehole wanker pissants, Go have fun. That's what I would tell my 2016 self who was about to go to this event. But yeah, that's gonna be my video, y'all. 5 years later, August 10th, 2016 was 5 years ago today, which is August 10th, 2021. Alright, that's my video, y'all. Hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Peace out, y'all. Hope you enjoyed. God bless.